How are you doing? And welcome to this video. The video is on the Business Central Administration Center. It will be a series of videos. It will be maybe 3 videos on the Administration Center, how to administer, but this will be an overview of the Business Central Administration Center.
Hii ni Tech na Msangi ya jishinde.com.
How do you access the administration center? As long as you have the permission for administration. If you have the administration permissions, you are the global administrator of your tenant, then you are able to access it by clicking on the settings icon. Then you click on admin center. Alternatively, you go to businesscentral.dynamics.com/the tenant ID /admin. Then that opens the admin center. Your dashboard shows you the environments, how many environments that you have. So there is no new procured environment, but at the moment there is 1 production environment and 3 sandbox environment. They are showing the name, application family, type of the environment, the state, the country for that particular environment, so the localization for that environment, and available update version and all that. So here is the case. So this is an environment to test maybe the US version of Business Central, but ideally if you need a different localization of the admin center, then you need to buy a new environment. You need to add a new environment that you can have a production that is a different localization, because if you just on the same localization, then the Kenyan localization for this case will fit every other environment, or it will fit every other environment that you have, or you can just create a new company and you can have all those intercompany transactions. We move forward to the notification recipients that you can be able to add a recipient for notifications on the admin center. Simple name, email, Microsoft Entra ID apps to add the authorized Microsoft Entra apps. Just clicking on new, and you can be able to authorize the BC admin center, so you can execute the environment like lifecycle operations, and you can be able to learn more and see the link on how to key in that. Then we have telemetry information that will be showing. So if I'm having all information, remember telemetry signals are logged on or logged in every other time in your as you operate Business Central. It logs, or insights are fetched based on your usage, and the different insights are based on what you're doing. For example, if there is a failure message, the object that is responsible can generate these insights, and then they can have a Power BI report that really gives you the accurate information, and you can be able to know if you are PTE or your patent extension, or there is an app that is having issues, the specific object. So this is where the telemetry information is logged on. You can report production outages, and when you report production outages and you log them on, the details will be written here. So from the environment, when you report a production outage, all the outages that have been reported will be stored here. Then operations, also any operation that has been to the environment, maybe you have created one, you have deleted one, that's the history of the environment, will be logged on here. And then the capacity you have to show you how you have used the environment. Have you exhausted the number of production environments, your quota of environments, how many production environments do you have? And then in detail, you can still be able to go into maybe the list of tables to see the detail of consumption. Like, for example, I'm like, most of the time the tenant media that contains some blob is usually a table that has used or it has utilized more the highest size, it has the biggest size of data. So in this case, managing, before even considering adding the tenant capacity, if you need to, before procuring more of your business central database size or adding a new environment, then it's good to check how the current consumption of tables is. And it's not about the number of records, it's about the size that is getting utilized. What size of data does each environment take, like consume, or each table in this case? So for our case here, we could say the tenant media thumbnail is using like 11 MBs of data. That's the table that is using a lot of information in this sandbox company. So that's the overview of just the different ones. We will go deep into the next thing that we'll do is how do you export database from the production environment, and you are able to view it, you export it and view it. So we will have a look at that. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss the next one.